EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Arizona Cardinals. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. And off we go from Arizona. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll run. It's the rookie from Texas Tech. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
When we met with these coaches during the week, Mike, they told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
Pass complete right side to Kincaid. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a pickup of 12. And the Chiefs have a first down.
Ready, shot. Out.
Home down in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll manage only a couple. Foye Aluakan with the play. From the 46, here's 2nd and 8. A shotgun snap for Tua. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That's complete to Moore on the right side. And he's gonna get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball.
And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
Anytime a quarterback is sacked, everyone loves to blame the offensive line, but I think this sack, Mike, is every bit as much on the quarterback as it is the O-line. They gave him more than enough time to get that ball out of his hand, and he simply just holds on too long.
Out of the gun, Tungo Vailoa. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 15-yard pickup there. First down, KC.
G.
Play action. Tungo Vailoa. In trouble, and down he goes. That is George Karlaftis in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
44. Ready.
To throw is Tua. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played discipline, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
3rd and long. Here's Tua. To the middle of the field, caught by Shakir. And he'll take this one in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Chiefs. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Right adds the extra point. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Yeah, here we go. I take flying.
On play action, here's Dak. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Yeah, here we go. Over. Roy.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it's going to lead to fourth down. Yeah. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. They'll go with the counter on first down. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
I know you felt that one.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Not much there. A yard or two down to the 48. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. Set to go now on 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway.
20 TX.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. Off play action, it's Tua. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Ready.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. On the toss, they'll run. He's to the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Play action now. Prescott. A Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
On third down, Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he'll take this up past the 40, pickup of 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Dak gonna push this one forward. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 33, here's 2nd and 8. Now Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He finds his receiver, that's Bateman. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Prescott. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Cardinals. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Cardinals are on the board. It's now 14-7. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. To the left side here, caught by Addison. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Headed left, buying time. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That catch number 40 on the season for him. Here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Tua. That's to Kincaid once again. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Tua to throw again. To the middle of the field. Taken in by Addison.
There you go.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Yeah, so what I like here is it's not only a really good play call, but it was really well executed by the quarterback. So they used the bootleg to get their quarterback out of the pocket, change the launch point, and then they pair that with a really nice concept downfield. He uncovers, wide open, nice conversion.
Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's Tua. And he's in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, KC. That's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Wright adds the extra point. And the Chiefs will take a 21-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Austin now to return this. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. 2nd down, Prescott. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Gibson now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Yeah! There we go! All right, hey, what it
On the play fake, Dak. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. Into space. And he's gonna take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Dicker now for the extra point. That one is no good, not even close. He missed it wide to the left, and the score remains right where it's at. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Get set! Oh,
Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbin. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. Two and out on first down. Quick slant into the hands of Shakir. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
All right, come on. Ready, deep! 21 G! Ready, set!
A play fake. Now 2 and a throw. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newbin. And the Cardinals are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Play fake. Prescott. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Vita Vea. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
Last one.
Switch, get wide.
On second down, it's Dak. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. Vita Vea getting in for the sack, and that's going to lead to 3rd and very long. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down.
a spot of land that was once desert, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Arizona Cardinals. Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And he's going to take this one back. It's a pick six and a KC touchdown. So we started our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
Matthew Wright for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. On the return, here comes Austin. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to the air. Prescott after that pick. It's caught. This is Tajay Spears. And he'll get it up to the 27. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Dak now from the gun. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. Working quickly here.
47. There we go, going to 53. There we go, going to 54. Why
3rd and long, Prescott. Finally caught, and he lost the football. And the Chiefs look like they have it. That return actually went backward a little bit, but I imagine, Brock, they'll be happy enough just taking possession.
You know, in a situation like that, I mean, this is perfect situational football. Offensively, just get out of your own end zone. But those defenses, they can just smell it. It's like they taste it. And they know you've got your back against the wall. They're aggressive. They take the ball away. That is a win-win for this defense.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know
Hey, come on,
you
two.
set the
Come on,
table
two.
for
Come
more.
on, two. You're right here.
Tua off the play fake. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. On the return, here comes Austin. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. First down, here's Dak. Fits it through the middle. Now he's past the 25. Jerry Jeudy. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Tagovailoa trying again here on 2nd down. He's got Khalil Shakir. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
On 1st down, they'll run. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he's taken down at the 30. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Right. That.
Here's the handoff. He has room past the 25. Still fighting forward. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
All right, Kate, little confession time. And you know what they say, confession, good for the soul, bad for the reputation. I think my most negative grades carrying out fakes were on toss plays like that. Because you toss it, you know it's going for a big play, and all you want to do is watch it and not carry out your fake.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow their early lead to 13. Tua Tagovailoa with the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
Right there to tack on the point after. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Throwing on first is Prescott. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. But find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. Well, it's a perfect play to break it big.
Here's Josh Jacobs with his first look on the ground. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. And they just get the play off. Austin's there to haul it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1 quarter away so far. The Chiefs in control so far. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And the downfield call is gonna go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
2nd down. Here's Prescott again. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Dak throwing again. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And he'll go down here at the 16.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Here we go.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Motion, motion, motion. Here they come, here they come, here they
A
come.
run, Jacobs. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now the shotgun give to Spears. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
They're going, hurry up.
Offense up to the line fast.
Hey, switch!
3rd and goal, Prescott. Catch is made in close. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals make it a 1-score game in the first half. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Cardinals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He loses it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. And Arizona takes it back for a touchdown. The Cardinals can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Really smart play from him there, Brock. Not just to fall on the football, but to take it in for the score.
Yeah, a word we don't normally use with D linemen a lot, quickness, right? It's usually the corner skill guys,
Yep.
but he was quick, man. He downshifted in a hurry for 6.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just
Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Arizona Cardinals. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Go ahead. Out!
On the ground, it's the rookie from Texas Tech. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on 3rd down, a 3-and-out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, on is Corey Bajorquez to punt. Deep to return is Calvin Austin. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. A first carry for the all-pro running back, it's Josh Jacobs. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 6. Prescott now. He'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now Prescott. Austin is there and brings in another one. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Here's Prescott. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Here's Jacobs. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Prescott. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And the Chiefs force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
Yeah!
To throw is Prescott. Touchdown, Cardinals. Calvin Austin, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession. See if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first try.
To a hit, and the ball is out. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
Prescott now after the fumble recovery. Short pass caught by Henry. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. This defense for the Chiefs, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Here's Prescott. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
On 3rd and short, going with their tight end. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Throwing, Prescott. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Prescott from the gun. The connection with his running back, Josh Jacobs. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Back in Arizona, 2nd quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a first down here before he gets banged down to the turf pretty hard. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down.
Yeah, Billy.
On the sneak, it's Prescott. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Cardinals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, that was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Watch the shift. Hey, watch the shift. Watch the shift.
Here's Tua. Looking for Addison again, and he's got him again. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
This guy. Hey, come on, two.
Tua to throw again. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Zay Jones, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Chiefs are back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pretty motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
3rd down and 13. Prescott to throw it. He finds Austin complete. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. Calvin Austin with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals add 6 to their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Extra point up and good by Dicker, and it's now 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, right? The same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 42. Tua going to throw. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again.
Let's go. Fly to the ball. Let's hustle up.
Tua's going to change things up. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Completes this to Addison out left. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Tua setting up shop to throw again. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have cut it back within a score. Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Their drive started. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinator's probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Prescott. Short pass caught by Henry. So the completion good for 7 there. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And bulldozing his way through. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make